So hi, my name is Tina. I was born and raised here in Melbourne, but my cultural background is my mum's from a beautiful small island called East Timor, which is only an hour flight from Darwin, and my father's from Angola. How do I even start? So I guess East Timorese people, I guess they're vibrant and they're all about community. This year we're only celebrating our 20 years of independence. So my mum's side came over in the 80s after the war in East Timor, and they came for a better life. I remember when we were younger, we were kind of forced, not forced, but we were forced to learn our cultural dances, speak the language, tetum, with our grandparents, because our grandparents refused to speak English. I guess it was quite hard to learn it, but also for them it was to kind of preserve their language and by speaking it in Australia with their children and their grandchildren. We had a Timorese association here where a lot of the families that were kind of displaced from East Timor kind of gathered and do like soccer tournaments. They would have all these Timorese parties where we would be taught, or not taught, would be forced. You get pulled in and you get to learn all these Timorese dances. And I guess when we were younger, I didn't kind of appreciate or really understand the meaning or the reason for learning these foreign dances, or what was foreign to me being born here. So a lot of the East Timorese dances kind of replicate their daily living. There is one dance that we all grew growing up, and I always thought that it was, I don't know, like you kind of go like this, and the dance is called Suruboik, and I only learned recently it meant catching shrimp. And so the whole point of the dance is you go with a partner and you kind of go into the lakes or the rivers or the ocean, and you're catching your shrimp and you're catching your food. So there's dances that happen during funerals. There's a dance called Inner Law, which is all about dedicating it to your ancestors, and a lot of the movements that are used are replicating a burial. There are also dances which I researched. One was called Makikit, which is the eagle dance, and this dance is all about freedom. And in Timor there are 13 different districts, and although they're like maybe a Makikit or a freedom dance, all the different districts do them quite differently. And in the Makikit dance, which is a dance that I've been fortunate enough to learn, a lot of the movements are big arm movements, and it's all about soaring and being a free eagle, and that just represents our people and how free we are now. I guess as the elders go, your culture goes, which means your identity also goes. So there's been a big push with a lot of the Timorese people in Melbourne. We've created a group called Timor All-Uns who are trying to reclaim our culture back, and more so because by doing that we're kind of reclaiming, I guess, all the hard work that our people did to get to freedom. Now being older and a lot of my elders have passed, and yeah, it's kind of pushed me to want to learn much more about it.